The last thing we're going to look at in this section is the distance formula. The distance formula looks like so. We take the two x coordinates and we subtract them and square them. We take the two y coordinates, we subtract them and square them, and then whatever answer, we add those two together, take the square root of it, that's our answer. That's something you're just going to have to memorize. In this case specifically, we are finding the length of RS, so I'm going to use RS here instead of what's there. And if we look, our x coordinates are 2 here and 4 here, and it doesn't matter the order in which we do it, because when we subtract and square it, subtracting it will get us either a positive or a negative answer, but it'll be the same answer. And when we square it, it'll give us the positive version. So it doesn't matter the order as long as both x's are here and y's are here. So in this case, I'm going to do 4 minus 2 squared, and for the y's, and the y's are here and here, we're going to take -1 minus 3, and we're going to square that. So again, what we do is the two x coordinates are here, and the two y coordinates are here. So for the first one, we have 2 squared, and the second one, we have a -4 squared. If we do this, we get the square root of 4 plus 16, and that gives me the square root of 20. And I don't remember what this is off the top of my head, but it's approximately, what, 4.4 or 4.5? So we'll say 4.5. Let me show you what the book does as well. So if we look at this carefully, we're going to use the distance formula here. And really, the distance formula is a fancy way of saying something called the Pythagorean theorem, which you may have heard about in algebra. And I'll show you why it is the Pythagorean theorem. If we were to draw a line going down this way and a line going over this way, we would have a length here of 4, I believe, and a length here of 2. Now remember, Pythagorean theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Okay? Where c is the hypotenuse, so c would be this length right here. So another way to do this, if you have the picture, is just draw a right triangle out of it, and you would get 2 squared plus 4 squared. And if you remember from what we just did, that will also get us 4 plus 16. And so c squared equals 20, and c equals square root of 20, which is approximately, I want to say 4.5. Okay? So there's 2 ways of solving the same problem. I would say if they give you a picture, draw this and use Pythagorean theorem. If they don't give you a picture, go ahead and use the distance formula. You'll get the same answer either way. All right, so here's the distance formula. We plug in our values. We get the 2 and the -4, which gives us 4 and 16, so that's square root of 20, which, let's see if I was right. Yeah, pretty close. 4.5 approximately. So let's round to 2 decimal places there. All right. So again, I talked about this at the beginning of the video. It says, does it matter which ordered pair you choose to substitute for x sub 1, y sub 1, and which one for x sub 2, y sub 2? It doesn't matter, because if we switch the order, when we square it, it comes out to be the same number. So if we go back to the one we just did, if we, whoops, let's go back this way. If we look at it, if we had done 4 minus 2, that would have gotten us 2, but 2 minus 4 would have gotten us -2. -2 squared would still give us 4 down here, and a similar pattern would happen here with this would end up being +4 and 16 here. So Again, when you square the differences, you get the same answer. Okay? And we'll do one more of these, just so that we can see what's going on. We're going to find AB. And so I'm going to take the two x values. If you want to try this on your own, pause the video just to get the practice in. I'm going to have negative, whoops, yeah, let's do negative 3 minus 1, just to do it in the opposite order. And 2 minus a negative 4. So this is going to get us negative 4 squared plus, close that up. This becomes plus and plus, so this is 6 squared. And over here we have 16 plus 36. And we get that this is the square root of 52. So I know square root of 52 is pretty close to square root of 49, so B has to be our answer here. And that's it.